5 seconds to shoot, but not that time. Lets it fly from beyond the arc, off the mark. No Rondo into the front court. Less than a minute to go in a tightly played first quarter. Oh, nice find for the back.
For yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Nothing going here on that drive. To Rubio. Work it down to Favors. Shot by Favors. Off the mark.
Woo! I like that intensity on that play. That's how you actually dig in the dirt and do your job on the defensive end.
Count the basket at the rim.
That's a good run right here to end the first quarter to open up that lead. If you're the coach of this team, you have to like the effort your guys are giving.
From long range, and McGee there for the rebound. Deep three at the buzzer. And he's fouled. Good play by the shooter.
You know what? That's an even better play by the defender. I like the foul there. Send a message. Nothing easy.
He's going to have to earn it now. And hits the first free throw. It's the second. One more coming. And he hits all 3 free throws. That's it for the first quarter. The Lakers have the lead. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. To James. Gets toughness right there. Physical inside, gets it to go. Veteran move right there.
Still blows my mind that this young man is 16 years in the NBA, has not had one bad injury, but more importantly, it's about the respect of the game. That's what LeBron James brings to the table when you think about basketball. You respect the game, you get the benefits.
Team foul number 1.
To Alec Burks. 5 to shoot for Utah. For 3. And the rebound taken by Caldwell Pope. To James. Curling inside. Lets it fly from long range. Good offense, beating good defense.
For average shooters, that's not a great shot. But for a great shooter...
And a timeout for Utah as they'll talk things over here in the second quarter. Smothered and still gets it to go down.
Let me tell you something that nobody will ever talk about. Did you see him slow down right before he was about to go up? That slow change of speed, that slight change was just enough to throw the defender off.
Straight down the middle of the lane. Way to punch it home. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
Won't go.
And you hate to say this, but this is the reality of the matter. Sometimes it takes guys a little while to warm up into the game. Seems like they finally found their rhythm in the second quarter.
Knocked loose. And that's going to get out of bounds. Off a Laker, so possession stays with the Jazz. Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes.
Stepping in for the Utah Jazz, number 99, Jay Crowder.
To Alec Burks. Going to launch beyond the arc. Hand in his face, no good for Alec Burks. Lonzo with.
All right, let's bring the fire. Let's bring the fire to him.
Subbing in for the Utah Jazz, number 15, Derek Favors. Subbing in for the Lakers.
To Alec Burks. No good. Defense catching a break there. Across the timeline comes James. His guy's up by 15. Slam dunk.
Like my old coach used to say, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. It's way too easy. Just keep attacking. It's easy money.
Beyond the arc for three. And the Lakers able to grab the rebound. That's blocked by Ingles. That's out of bounds. Last touch by the Jazz. Ball. Here's a chance from long range. Well defended.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Lakers recover. To James. Fires the three, buries it on the catch and shoot.
They're shooting the ball well, but let me tell you why. They're already ready to shoot before they even catch the ball. Look at their hands. Their hands are ready, providing a target. So when they catch that ball, they go right into their shot. We call that being shot ready.
And stuffs it home.
Oh, man, did you see that swiftness? He dunked that thing like a tennis ball.
It looked like that in his hand. To Stevenson. Jumper's good.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as the difference maker in this ball game is how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing a pivot foot, which leaves the defense wondering which way you can drive, but when that shot is working like that, you got it any way you want it.
Goes to the left side. 4-3. That's off the side of the rim, no good. To James. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at three coming up.
He should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The refs bit, and that's the game.
Free throw's good. It's a three-point play. This big first half continues. Utah ball to Joe Ingles. Inside, he scores.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
James into the front court. His guys hold a commanding lead. Driving right to the basket. Straight down the middle of the lane. Way to punch it home.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
Oh, great pass, setting up the basket.
D. Favors may never become the star that some of us expected him to be for a guy taking 3rd overall in the 2010 NBA draft. But what he has done is build himself a very solid NBA career by being a strong...
Flushes down the slam. Jay, no question. There's an unspoken bond there.
Just on the same wavelength. And how about this? Sometimes a bad pass is a great pass when you have somebody as athletic as that can catch that anywhere and slam it down.
Fires the three, and the rebound taken down by Kuzma. Kicks it around the perimeter to James. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Who's controlling the paint? The offense is controlling the paint right now. The defense needs to do a better job of making it more uncomfortable for those easy lays.
To Joe Ingles. Won't go down. Defender's lucky he wasn't called. Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it. Lonzo Ball brings it up the floor. To James. Here comes the screen. James. Probing the defense. To James. 5 to shoot for Los Angeles. Here's LeBron for 2. Now a step back. The maturity of one of the game's greatest on full display.
Yeah, LeBron James still proving that he can get up there with the highest of the high. But still, I love the fact that he recognizes less is more now. LeBron James 2007, every play is a dunk. Now it just happens once in a while. Enjoy the greatness.
LeBron into the front court. His guys holding the big lead. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Cleans it up. Offensive board. Fights through traffic to slam it down.
It's so amazing when you get a chance to see a player in his own space. It's almost as if the defense doesn't exist. He can go left, he can go right, he can attack. He's playing on that court by himself.
From long range, that won't go. To James. Oh!
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Jazz have the ball. And it's Ball who blocks the shot.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Gets off the three. At the buzzer. That misses with a second to go. A very one-sided first half of basketball as we are at halftime. Let's get you to our NBA Live studios in Orlando as we go from Jay to Jalen. It's Jalen Rose with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
The Lakers have built a comfortable lead. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. These are the guys getting buckets for the Los Angeles Lakers. The Jazz may be in the building, but they did not show up for this game. There isn't enough time to get into all of their problems, but I'll tell you this, they need to try to get better. Have a look at the leading scorers. For the Utah Jazz,
Game track. Field goals.
what you see on the screen is how this team put itself at a disadvantage. They definitely have some adjustments to make for the second half.
Player of the half.
I like this choice because he really put on a show in the opening half. There's a reason he's a fan favorite. Here we go with the top 3 plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
Back to Ed and Jay to bring you the second half action.
Ball brings the rock up court.
Big pick right there.
Has a chance. Can't connect. Rubio into the front court. His guys down big. Rubio. They get it down to Mitchell. To Favors. Runner here. Won't go down.
And that's next level defense. The defender took away the pocket space of the shooter. Now, as a shooter, they shoot hundreds of shots each and every day from that pocket with consistency. Now you force them to change the angle or the positioning of that pocket. You're going to lower the chances of them making that shot.
Mitchell with the basketball. Down a bundle. Rubio to Joe Ingles. Lakers come up with it.
Maybe pace it right here. They got a big lead at home.
To the outside. To Kyle Kuzma. Here comes the screen. James. Trying to cash in. And the rebound taken in by the Jazz. Here's Rubio into the front court. He'll run the offense. That no good, off the mark.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
It's Jazz ball. Rubio. Mitchell knocks it down. Defender has to get there next time.
But it was how he created the shot. As a defender, there's a tendency to stand up when you stare at the ball. Offensive player recognized that, continuously moved without the ball. Bang, that's how he set it up.
Here comes the screen. James. For three. Can't go down. Smothering defense.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
I got ball. I'm here. I got help. I got your help. Make it tough on him. Make it tough on him.
And he finishes at the rim.
You see, here's why versatility is so imperative for your offensive repertoire. If you're a one-trick pony as a defender, I know exactly how to defend you because you only do one thing. But if you have versatility, then the coach can put you in multiple looks within the offense, and then you can get it any way you want.
Ball into the front court. Looking to make something happen. Whistle sounds. We have a tie-up. Jump ball. After the can retain it. James. Count the basket, and it could have been more. No whistle.
Well, he finished strong because he was able to initiate the contact. When you initiate the contact first, you bounce off the defender, which balances you at the rim.
Knocked loose. Looking to push. Takes it right to the rim. A lot of contact there, but they say no foul.
There's some players out there that like the freedom of space, and then we have the anomalies. We have the players who feel comfortable being uncomfortable. And almost the physicality of the game centers them and puts them right on balance every time.
Lonzo Ball with the rock. Kuzma. Lets it fly from long range. That's good D. Shot no good. To Gobert. Joe Ingles. Mitchell. Open look, and he buries it. Defense has to wake up.
There was so much debate going on about who was the best gem in the 2017 NBA draft. Was that Jason Tatum? But a lot of people think it's Donovan Mitchell. I have to agree. What a great find by Dennis Lindsey, the GM for the Jazz. At 13 overall, he wound up leading all rookies in scoring, averaging 20.5 points per game.
Ball. Scores from the post.
Why are you even guarding a bad shooter that close in the first place? This is psychological warfare. Leave him open. Make him think about it before he shoots it.
Rubio. Mitchell. Shot for Mitchell won't go. To Ball. And the basket good at the rim.
Lonzo Ball is so different. There's some time part. Means the ball isn't delivered 1 second too late or 1 second too early, but at the perfect time for you to go right into your shot or make a play. The on-target aspect means that the ball is either delivered right in the pocket for a shooter. It's safe to say that Lonzo Ball is already an elite passer.
Joe Ingles. That's...
Yeah, baby, here we go, here we go.
Alec Burks.
From the start, let's do it.
Substitutions, Utah. Into the game for Los Angeles.
Rubio.
Number 99.
To Ball. Kyle Kuzma. Good contest. Made it tough for Kuzma. Knocked loose. Lakers have it.
Let's just let the clock run out. We got to get out of here. I got a dinner to go to.
A lot of contact. Shots no good and no foul. Utah's got it. Rubio to Favors. Going to launch beyond the arc. Off the mark. Beyond the arc for three. Not that time. He missed it. Deep three at the buzzer. The Lakers get the victory. They continue their unbeaten run. Red hot to start the season. That'll wrap things up. For Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
The Lakers got themselves a win here today. And some people may disagree, but I think their ball movement was the biggest key to their victory. Still, I think we'd all agree that they made the defense look slow and confused throughout this matchup. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Los Angeles Lakers. The Jazz didn't get the victory they wanted here today. I'm sure they can't help but feel frustrated with the result, but they can't let that feeling live.
Player of the game.
The highlight says it all. He's your player of the game.
Who was cold?
What can you say about a guy like this? Except that top plays, and we've got 3 of them for you.
Number 2. Number 1.
been a presentation of ESPN on EA Sports. Until next time, I'm Jalen Rose, signing off.